Well, we are back to yet another week, which is actually the second. So last episode we saw pretty significant events like the formation of civilization starting over here with the red team in this area of India, and then moving on to pretty significant civilizations like the Lime team or the purple team. I noticed that I didn't say the blue team as look at them, they're not very significant right now. They look very significant. And if you didn't see the other one, go and watch it because other than you won't understand what any of this is. But we are actually going to be starting over here in Arabia. Now the Arabians are kind of Arabian. They are expanding into the desert, moving up along here and pretty much just going into all lands they can inhabit, which is slowly getting larger and larger. Eventually, they seize these Lime Team exclaves, knowing that war is probably going to come, and they quickly claim the entirety of the Arabian desert for the upcoming war. Dark green troops will pour into Lime Team territory, and they'll make the first amphibious assault taking over this territory. However, the Lime Team is a pretty strong country and they won't allow this, and they quickly kick out these people from over here. They completely kick out them over here and make a landing in the UAE. They agreed to the Arabian team to let them conquer the territory they have if they let them keep um if they get to keep this, and the Arabian team says no, and so they do a little bit more pushing, and then they're like, do you accept now? And then yeah, they're like yes, but then the Lime team goes a little bit farther just to put their point across, and yeah, this is what we see as the new Lime team territory. Pretty major expansion there. But seeing as they just won a war against one of the stronger countries in the world, the Lime team will begin massive expansions against, not against, into, whatever this area is called, Mesopotamia, and move up across here into Azerbaijan and up into Turkmenistan, where they get a pretty significant hold. Significant, that is, until it breaks away. Yep, that's right. Our first Central Asian country appears, and it will do some pretty major expanding. It'll reach up here and will become a major country in the affairs of the world. It will move up here and around there until it's become quite powerful. Like I've said like three times. And as this is a pretty major event taking place and that it's their territory, the Lime team will respond justly, cutting them off from southern expansion and moving into formerly unclaimed lands. They will also actually expand over to the red team, which the red team is kind of worried about because they weren't really paying attention to that area they controlled next to them before. Now they are, as they're moving further and further toward red team territory. The red team is not liking what they are seeing, and what they are seeing is something that they do not like. The Lime team eventually settles for borders that look like this. But obviously, these borders are not acceptable to the red team, who wants to be the largest in their region. So they push against the Lime team, hoping to destroy some OG countries like the Lime team. And so they expand a bit, and they expand a bit more, and they reach up here. And they are crushing the Dark Red Revolt, which actually isn't a revolt anymore because they're an independent state, who is in OG country now because they were in here in episode 1, who, not in episode 1 anymore, but They will quickly expand around, and they will actually cut off Yellow Team expansion as they become one of the more massive states. The Yellow Team obviously doesn't like this, but they will take what they can get, and what they can get is this last few lands of central India. So we have our first kind of full region being claimed, being well, India. Well, I could guess you could say the Arabian Peninsula was the first, but it's kind of more. But we have like the whole Indian subcontinent kind of being claimed. Well, I guess we're missing some kind of like this-ish, not that far to the west, but you get what I mean. Probably more like this-ish is what we're missing. Maybe like that, but it's pretty sizable amount of territory claimed for the civilizations of this world. Um, Up here we have some more splittings of the Lime team. You thought it was going to be major. No, it's just Azerbaijan. They become their own thing, and they're a pretty sizable own thing. And they do not like being a non-sizable own thing, so they will become pretty sizable. They will go out into the lands that were once known as the Caucasus Mountains. They can't really go north because of said mountains, but they do venture kind of into it and take that territory. But yeah, this is what our world is looking like right now. It's just some Asia. Whoa, I want here. They expand farther and soon encompass one of the larger territorial empires of this world, becoming the Caucasian Mountain Country. Now, as you can see, I'd say the most influential country is the Lime team. But you may be like, wait a second, what about the dark green team? They look pretty large, and you said they were powerful earlier on. Yeah, they're powerful, but they're not that powerful. No. They are especially because they might have been the strongest or second strongest before the war with the Lime team, but now actually, how about this? Let's do power rankings. Ooh, you never thought I'd say that. Okay. Um Power rankings. Whoa. Let's see what they are, why, when, or how. This is including military, economy, and stability. So first is, let me change this up. Yeah, really quick. Black. So first, as you may have guessed, is the Lime team. Pretty understandable. Two is the Red team. They were the first country, and that can be understood. Three is Purple team. Four is Dark Red. So you can see most of the power is over in this region of the world. Five is finally Arabia. And we're going to be ranking all of these countries. Sixth, I give it to the blue team. I said they weren't as strong as before, but they are strong. Seven, Azerbaijan. Yeah. Eight, the dark blue. They haven't done anything since their formation, I don't think. But they've been building up their economy and stability, though that's not seeable on the map. Now, nine is Turkmenistan. Now, I said that they were pretty strong, but that's just militarily, as they were building up a strong military. But and finally, 10, we have the Oats. Do we actually only have 10 countries? I mean, not only exactly, Oh my God, I feel like I must be missing something. Because we're gonna do top 10, and then I was like, wait, since there's so little, let's just do all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we do have 10. Well, these are the power rankings. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete this now. I'm gonna undo the text. But if I can. Yeah, we're gonna just have. Whoa, what is happening? Oh no, I just copied the whole world onto this map. Never mind. I was gonna have a later with the power rankings, but we'll just review that later. Um, but this is the map. And that is it for today's episode. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.